Hello. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you for finding and viewing this message. Again, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Take what resonates, leave what does not. You should definitely subscribe to support one another, be a help. But let's go ahead and get into the message. I know that you guys are needing to know what's going on in your March. So let's see. We have the Ten of Cups here. So definitely something about you needing to understand that happiness, fulfillment, and satisfaction can come your way. It can be a happily ever after. But there's definitely something about maybe a fire sign that's in your energy that is maybe needing to focus more on showing emotions that show that they're trying to make you happy and fulfilled and more than just having fun. This person gives like they can be a good vibe. Two of Cups is somebody that you feel like you could definitely have some emotional compatibility with here. And so you're making the decision to choose your own happiness to make sure that you can guarantee that because you can't expect anybody else to provide it. So with you doing that for yourself, it kind of leads to you maybe attracting somebody again that may be younger, acting, appearing. That's fun, but they haven't really showed you the emotional side. And so I feel like you loving on yourself attracts somebody or it spawns someone to start expressing their emotions to show that you guys really can have some kind of compatibility. There has been a long um, journey with you and love, and I feel like it's been a long time coming for you to finally get rid of a lot of baggage and burden that you needed to kind of shed. Something here about some of you maybe getting a new vehicle. So there's that as well. King of Cups, there's definitely something about maybe somebody that's finally kind of expressing themselves and just letting you know that they are wanting the best for you and they're not wanting to burden you with anything that's going to cause you to be unhappy. Like you're using your emotional discernment and someone's emotionally maturing finally. And so it's showing that this person is going to basically open up more in March and show you more of a mature side. Like this person might have not opened up right off. And so they started out as a page, but look what's under that, the Four of Wands. So maybe you or them have been wishing and, just doing some kind of work that has definitely been something that has shown that, that they're not somebody that easily gives up. And I feel like you aren't either. And so this is finally, showing that you're finally making some kind of progress here. And this person is too, because they know that they can't just tell you anything and you not be able to peep game and know the truth. Like that's what I'm getting here. We got a King of Wands. This person's really went from a page to a wand. So I don't know what it is you've been doing. If you just being focused on your happiness, your fulfillment has like kind of, motivated this person. Or I always feel like when you have a soulmate or emotional connection that's strong with work, one person does kind of like if there's a string attached to this, it kind of just like it has no choice but to kind of rub off on them too. So I feel like this person or you are very protective over this connection and the happiness that is wanting to share. I feel like there definitely are some shared goals here that you guys are going to be both taking some action to show that this is something that you're not just going to dump off and be on to the next about. So that looks great for you there. It could be a water sign or a fire sign, or both of you could have some of those placements, but it doesn't have to be. It's just definitely showing that somebody's taking the action to be more charismatic, to be more gung-ho about showing you that they want to take this to a more emotional level instead of just physical. So let's get some other cards, this other deck, to kind of give us more insight for your March. Okay, so it looks like we have the Three of Wands here. There's definitely somebody that's waiting on some kind of ships or something to come in, some prepping, some planning. So the next steps can be taken to basically have this Ten of Pentacles, which is like a lot of money, a lot of success, a lot of long-term, security that's being built for this situation. We have the Chariot here, so definitely forward movement. There may have been a lot of obstacles. There may have been some delays. There may have been something that wasn't really making much progress, and now it's like a lot of progress that is showing up for you here in March, where a lot of adversities and challenges are being triumphed over. And so that's always great to see, that kind of momentum, because there definitely was some kind of intentional pause here where you guys have been at a standstill. Things have been kind of up in the air. And it might have been uncomfortable for a minute, but it was good so that you and this person could kind of gain some wisdom, gain some insight on where, how, what needs to happen for things to move in the right direction. And so someone may have thought they were going to miss out on you, and they might have been ungrateful. They might have been unappreciative of whatever it was. And, when you started to work on yourself and focus on you, I feel like it gave some renewed sense of interest. And this person seeing that this cup, this fourth cup, they seen the blessing that they could have with you, this happiness, this bliss that can be shared. And it's like, they kind of wised up to seeing that you guys could have a fairy tale ending here, especially with this 10 of cups here and a 10 of pentacles. Like, there's a lot of emotions, a lot of, finances that could be shared, a lot of time, a lot of moments that, could just lead to everybody being happy. Nine of cups, there's wish fulfillment here. There's a lot of satisfaction. There's a lot of just getting it your way right now in March. So you need to be on the lookout for that. And that's really good. I like to see it. I feel like you may not see this coming. We have the Eight of Cups. There's definitely something that has been walked away from, emotions that no longer serve whatever this is, because they just weren't benefiting in any kind of way. They might have made someone feel like they were in a sunken place and that they needed to basically walk away, give someone, some space to let their fears, anxieties, and whatever, could have been holding or held this back, past tense, so that someone could really see that this is something that they really want and can appreciate and really treat right, so that everyone can be satisfied and fulfilled in whatever this is. So justice is here, cause and effect, good karma, things balancing out. That's great. We're going to get you some advice for the rest of March. And then we'll roll the zodiac dice to see what zodiacs may or may not pop up in your energy for the rest of March. For my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. So we have death in reverse as advice. So definitely, this is telling me to don't avoid the inevitable. Let things happen however they're going to happen. If the old way of how things was, the old dynamic is ending, let it end. So we have the Emperor here, maybe Aries energy going on, but this is something about someone really finding the way to take control and to let something really balance out and to be more responsible. You may have to let somebody get over their ego. And so it's something about, just kind of letting things be what they're going to be. There's going to be some kind of change and transition. Just go with it, because it's kind of destined and fated for it to be. If there's something about you needed to surrender to what this is. If it feels like it's a good vibe, use your intuition, because you are showing up as the King of Cups. So you do have the emotional intelligence and discernment to know like what is needed to change and what you need to just kind of let be what is. And, just don't try to control the narrative is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. There's going to be some karma that's attached to this, and the wheel is gonna spin no matter what. So it's just best to surrender and let whatever happens. And try to be optimistic and hopeful that that good fortune and a fated destiny that is going to be fulfilling as it says it should be is coming for you, because there's definitely a change of perspective. Someone's having to kind of get it together. And so you might have to let that person, everyone moves at their own pace. It may be you, it may be them. Take it as it resonates, but it's something about the old way, just needing to kind of die out and to just let it. So we're going to go ahead and roll those dice and see what's going on with the zodiacs that could be popping up for my Sagittarius. So we have Aquarius energy that's popping up. That doesn't mean you're dating them. It could just be that an Aquarius is significant in some kind of shape, form, or fashion. Uh-oh. So I just lost the dice. But it shows Pisces here. Pisces energy. And let's see who else. And the Hangman is Pisces too. Sagittarius. Of course it would pop up Sagittarius. Let's roll it again. Scorpio energy. And one more time, and then we're going to close this reading out. We also have Taurus that may be significant. So thanks again, guys, for liking, share, subscribe. Please come back, and thanks again for viewing. This is a safe space for whenever you need a safe place to receive a reading. I do not do personal readings, so I will try to do readings throughout the month. But if not, I'll definitely be tapping in, checking in April to see what's going on for you guys. But I want to let you know I appreciate each and every one of you. Goodbye.